All right. I'm just going to start. I'm just going to do it because last time I messed it up and it was not great. So we're going to do it like this. Hopefully it goes better. I'm Devon and I am live streaming right now because it is a test of your regularly scheduled program, if I can even get that part out. But I wanted to ask you if you ever felt like staying in your comfort zone was the right move. You know, that sinking feeling into the routine, the familiar, the justifiable, because it feels safe. And it's natural for you to want to avoid discomfort. But here's the brutal truth. Comfort zones, though they are cozy, they're just like quicksand. And while you linger there, the world is sprinting forward. And let's be real for a second. Security is seductive. It whispers that staying put is better than risking the unknown, and it assures you that by avoiding danger, you'll dodge failure. But it's a false promise. It's a false pretense. While you're tucked away in your comfortable blanket of routine, life moves ahead, and with it, opportunity. It's not just a metaphorical drifting away, it's a fact. Markets evolve, people adapt, and new ventures emerge, leaving those clinging to comfort struggling to catch up. When you choose to remain in the familiar, you surrender control. You hand over the wheel of your future to fear, and you let it steer you towards mediocrity. Meanwhile, others, those who embrace discomfort, are taking bold strides, carving their path through uncertainty. They may seem, they may stumble, yes, but they learn, they grow, and most importantly, they keep moving. So, what are you really afraid of? Fear is what some people call the greatest motivator, for staying in safety of what you know is not always the best for growth. It's the fear of failure, embarrassment, or even success that drives you back into the shadows. But here's the paradox: the cost of staying safe is far greater than the cost of failure. Every time you shy away from risk, you miss an opportunity. So think about it. The discomfort you feel is temporary, but the regret of missed chances can last a lifetime. The real question is, or the real question is not, what if I fail? But what if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams and I never know because I was too afraid to try? Many equate stability with security, and you might have a job that pays well, a lifestyle that's comfortable, and relationships that are familiar. But stability is often a mirage. Companies fold and industries change, and the skills you rely on today might be obsolete tomorrow. The truth is, even the most secure, seemingly safe environments, they can crumble in an instant. And playing it safe might feel like an insurance policy, but it's often a slow road to irrelevance. The world, the world rewards those who adapt and innovate and who are willing to bet on themselves, even when the odds are not favorable. So, have you ever looked back on an opportunity you passed up and wondered, what if? This quiet resignation to comfort is where potential goes to die. You might convince yourself that you're doing fine, that you're surviving, but surviving isn't thriving. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you settle for less, especially less than you're capable of. The worst part is that you no longer remain stagnant. The harder it is to break the worst part is that the longer you remain stagnant, the harder it is to break free. Comfort is addictive. The longer you stay in it, the more it lulls you into a false sense of accomplishment. It convinces you that playing it safe is enough, even in reality, you're leaving untapped potential on the table. Every safe decision erodes your future, little by little, until one day you realize you're not just playing it safe, you're losing the game entirely. Your future self is watching. I want you to picture this last thing. 10 years from now, your future self stands before you. What will they say? What will they do? Will they thank you for taking the bold, uncomfortable steps necessary to build a life full of meaning and success? Or will they resent you for settling, for playing it safe, for choosing comfort over courage? The decisions you make today set the course for the rest of your life. Each day you choose comfort, you deny yourself a future filled with richness that only comes from pushing boundaries. You might not feel the cost of your decisions today, but the future self certainly will. The first step is acknowledging that fear will never fully go away, but you can learn to move forward in spite of it. In fact, discomfort often is a sign that you're on the right track. And growth only happens when you step outside the boundaries of the unknown into, or the boundaries of the known into the unknown. And the key to escaping the trap of comfort is action. Start small, say yes to things that make you uncomfortable. Push, like me doing this live, oh my gosh. Push yourself into situations that scare you. Each time you do, you'll stretch your limits, you'll build resilience, and you'll adapt. Your future doesn't have to be defined by the limits of today's comfort. It can be something bigger, bolder, and far more rewarding than you've ever imagined. But you must take the first step. The boldest futures are built by those willing to risk it all, those who embrace discomfort and charge forward despite fear. The choice is yours. Will you stay safe in the cocoon of comfort, or will you dare to leap into the unknown where your future self is waiting, grateful that you took the risk? No idea. Anyway, thank you.